What's going on YouTube? It is your boy JoshXBarber back with another video. Welcome back to the channel. And if you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please make sure you guys go down and smash that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on for me. Well, as you guys can see today, we have another big transformation. We're going to be cutting off 5 years worth of hair, man. This guy's been growing out his dreadlocks for 5 years and he said, man, it was time for a change. You can tell he looked nervous as I was cutting them. But we're doing them one by one, and we're going to be keeping him like a fro type of cut. He wanted to leave a lot of length, so I didn't really cut too much at the root. I kind of cut it right where the hair was starting to frizz up. And this was a new client. I never cut him before. He just seen me on TikTok cutting off somebody else's locks, and he decided to try me out. So I appreciate him for coming through and trusting me for this big life-changing look. So now we have most of the locks cut off. He maybe had like 100 or so locks, definitely. So after we're done, we're gonna take him to the shampoo bowl so I can shampoo him and get the hair kind of cleaned up from being locked up so long. My dog was like, hold on, I gotta take a picture of this, man. This is crazy. I've had my locks for 5 years. And we're gonna put him in a Ziploc bag for him so he can keep it. So I just finished shampooing them. I'm going to blow dry and pick out the hair so we can start working on the shape that we want it to be. Like I said, we're going to be giving him like a high taper on the sides, and we're going to start by cleaning up the sides where we're going to do the taper at. He told me he hasn't had a haircut his entire time he's had his dreads, so this is going to be something new. So now that I've kind of created a shape on the taper areas, we're going to be doing a freehand trim on top and getting rid of all of this dead hair that's sitting on top of the fro and get down to the area that we really need. As you guys can see, as we took away all that dead hair, you can see the thickness of the fro more, and this is like his true height that we're going to be keeping it at. So I'm going to clean it up real good and create this shape. And as you guys can see, I'm using my Wahl Vapor clippers, man. These are some dope clippers. I've been using them for a while now. I haven't did a review, but I think this is my first time using them on my channel. And these clippers are going to be the clippers I'm going to use for the entire cut mostly. Man, these things are so good. So we're going to be using my Babyliss Black FX trimmers to set in our bald line, starting off this taper, and then we're going to clean up his facial hair a little bit to kind of give me a cleaner canvas. And using my Wahl Vapor clippers, we're going to go ahead and start with our next guideline, which is no guard with the lever all the way open, going up about a ½ inch. And then we're going to close the lever all the way closed and hit the bottom of the guideline and then open it up gradually just to blend it out. So for our next guideline, we're going in with my #1 guard with the lever all the way open, going up about another ½ inch, making sure that we set it in evenly all the way across. And then we're going to drop down to the #1 guard closed to soften up that guideline and come right behind it with our ½ guard. And here we have the ½ guard just to go in and knock out that guideline and blend it just as we planned. So from now on, we're going to be fading down. Right here you see me with my #3 guard, and I have the lever all the way open, and I'm just flicking up and flicking out in like a C motion right into the bulk to create a transition as we fade down. Then I'm going to come right behind that with my #2 guard with the lever all the way open, as you guys can see, doing the same exact motion, not going up as high as I did with the previous guard, but still creating a transition. And then we're going to come right behind that #2 open with our #1.5 with the lever all the way open. And as you guys can see, it's not fully blended all the way yet, but it's creating that transition that we're looking for. And with every new guard I use, we're blending right into the previous guard, but not going up as high. And then I drop down to my 1.5 with the lever all the way closed, and then I come right behind that with my 1 open, as you guys can see, which is my red guard, and you guys can see that transition that we created. So right after finishing off the tapers, we want to move right into the hairline. My client told me not only did he not get a cut with his dreads, but he did not have a lineup as well. So this is going to be his first lineup in a while, and it came out super crispy. As you guys can see, it's already looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. These Wahl Fade trimmers are definitely getting the job done, man. Super crispy. We're going to be keeping this hairline all natural as well. So it's going to be a fresh, all natural, sharp line taper cut for the revamp on this guy. So before we apply some curling cream and the hair sponge to his hair, I went in and I did a little bit more detail work and freehanded some areas that I felt like were sticking up, and there were some hot spots that I didn't like, so you know, had to be extra detailed. So right here we're going to be applying some curling cream on top just to add some moisture and to aid the style once we use the curl sponge on top. You know, client requested it, I was going to do it anyways, but that curl sponge is always going to help with the style and the look of the cut. Let me know what y'all thinking so far in the comments. We're almost done with this cut, but lastly we have to clean up my guy's facial hair. He wanted me to line up his goatee, keep it like natural looking, but knock it down and get it more under control. So I went in with my #1 guard with the lever like halfway closed over the mustache and kind of like around his lips, and then we're gonna go in with my #2 guard on the chin hair and smooth it out, you know, to his liking. And then I'm going to use my Babyliss Snap FX trimmers, as you guys can see right here, to line it up. You know, a natural look. This is what he likes, and you know, he showed me a picture, so you know, I'm going to get him right. You guys, this is how my client walked in. He didn't know what he was getting himself into. All he knew is that he needed the locks gone. He's wearing the cape, but I had to save the day. And without further ado, this is the cut. My client was definitely happy with the result. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this haircut, and make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on this video as well. If you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, go down and smash that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new drops. It is your boy JoshXBarber. You guys can find me on all platforms at JoshXBarber. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.